Hello, Flame Being. Hi, how you doing? And today we're watching Angel Season 3, Episode 18. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for the reactors watch list, I should have watched Buffy, the last episode of Buffy Hell's Bells, last week, before this one. So, oh my god, I can't believe Xander would walk out on his own wedding. Oh my god. It was so recent. Oh my god. That feels like forever ago. Oh my god. But, anyways, Angel, holy shit. Past few episodes have been, oh my god, fucking bangers. So I am very intrigued to see where this episode goes and where do you go after Angel trying to literally kill Wes, you know? But yeah, speaking of Wes, I did get quite a few people in the comments of the last video. No, I don't know what I was expecting, honestly, but I was not expecting, such a, no, Wes was, absolutely in the wrong. What the fuck did he do? I cannot, I'm still not, I don't forgive him for what he did. I was like, dang, okay, because again, this is just my opinion. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so I really love hearing what you guys think, honestly. But that I was like, dang, really? Cause again, this is just how I view it, but it's like a prophecy that obviously it's false. Obviously it's not fake. It's not real. It's fake. But you don't know that. And with Wes, he takes these prophecies really fucking seriously, obviously. A bunch of people were it's kind of annoying that he didn't go to someone for help, which honestly, yes, I am a little pissed off that he didn't just tell one other person, literally just one other person, even Lorne or something. He would have honestly been okay, yeah, I understand. The fact that he was no, I'm taking this all on myself. I'm not taking any outside help. It's just gonna be me. I'm taking this baby. I'm bringing him somewhere else. And obviously he got literally almost himself killed and he got the baby killed. So it is a fucked up situation. But again, this whole prophecy thing, it had to have been so I don't know what I would have done. I would have been stressed the fuck out. Cause again, it's also so I made a joke in the last video about Angel Buddy, did you not see season 2 of Buffy? With when he was like, I never hurt anyone that I loved. I meant that in the case of Angelus, and it's not far-fetched that Angel as Angelus, he could switch into Angelus, honestly, at any point, because, again, I was so stressed out that with the baby, he was gonna have a moment of true happiness, and he was gonna fucking turn into Angelus. That was a real thing that I was very scared was gonna happen. So, it's not outside the realm of possibility that you have, a good time and you get really happy and then you turn into Angelus and then you hurt someone. Obviously, Angel, I feel but I don't know. Angel, you're a complex creature, okay? So, I don't know. Again, to bring in a prophecy in on it and obviously not knowing that it's fake, I feel like it could skew what you would believe a lot if you had a prophecy to back your whole skepticism of Angel. So I don't know. It's a very interesting topic. One of you definitely asked me in the Q&A when we get to the season wrap up, definitely ask me to revisit this and give my thoughts once I'm done with the full season, because I don't know, I think I might have some sort of extra comments later on once I know where this whole thing goes and how Wes and Angel work it out or don't work it out. I'm stressed about that. I really hope they do work it out. But yeah, what was I saying? So with the whole Wes thing, that is how I view it. I feel like the only real thing that I feel like he's really in the wrong is not telling anyone, because I feel like the best thing for the baby, if the prophecy was true, is to just take the baby out of Angel's so he doesn't have any sort of connection with the baby at the point, physical connection, so that the Angel can't get to the baby, and getting him safe into like a safe location. But he definitely should have told someone because, I mean, again, he almost fucking died because of it. And also the whole, like, yes, for the plot, magnificent. Him going to, what's his name? Holtz. Him going to Holtz, having, like, a little discussion, having, like, a little, you know, relationship with the other side, with the enemy. Fucking amazing. Absolutely. Chef's kiss. I love it. But, Wes, what the fuck was that? That was, like, I don't know. I guess it shows, like, the mental for Wes to, like, he was so desperate for some sort of solution with this whole thing that he even thought of the possibility, hey, maybe if I go to Holtz, maybe he has some sort of, you know, maybe I can figure out something to do with him. And yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I'm very interested to see where this episode goes. And if Cordy comes back. I really hope Cordy comes back. I miss her. I miss my little girl. I need her back, please. And I know asking for her back, I'm probably gonna get Gru as well. And I don't know. He's still such a, especially with the new haircut and like the new clothes, he's such a twink. I can't take him seriously on the screen. I'm sorry. But anyways, I've been talking way too much. But yeah, the last episode, I'm just interested to see where this goes. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Half these files, I can't even read the clients' names. What is this? Frizzana? Frizzle? What does this say to you?
It was supposed to be taken care of.
Well, I guess he was too busy stealing the baby.
Don't.
I know. I just wish he'd talk to us.
Might be safer to
He's
leave him
not the
alone for a while.
talking type.
I'm sure the rage is...
We're back! And we're
Oh, this is so bittersweet. Hello. What a way to come back. Hi. Oh god, now Cordy and Gru are gonna be prancing in front of Angel, and Angel's gonna be even more depressed. This poor dude. Enough! No, I'm gonna cry. For real, right here, right now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh god, no. She's like, if it's any consolation, I didn't even get Con or anything. I was on vacation, so. Are there gonna be cats that are gambled here too? Or is that just a Spike thing?
One in blue. Found the king in his left hand. Benny.
It would be so funny if Spike
Just take
would
the
just
left
walk
Still
behind
make
them,
money off
you
the
know?
Bring him in. His marker's up. Time to collect his soul.
Okay, buddy, get in line. What do you... What? Did Angel get a little gambling addiction while I was away? Perhaps this is going to be the type of episode where the B plot is a little more interesting than the A plot. I feel like that might be like the A plot, probably whatever this casino thing is, but the B plot is, you know, the entirety of Angel Investigations imploding from the inside. Oh. Oh no.
They're not mine.
They are Wesley's then?
Gru, you might want to try to avoid saying the name.
Wes, that was
We don't say his name right now.
Sid has a phobia about phlegm.
I do not. I have a phobia about sputum.
Okay, think we got everything we need. I'll get right over there.
Understandable.
All that time and they're still in love. The way they finish each other's insults, it's...
Did they look in love to you?
Don't forget your machete.
Yes, dear.
He is very fortunate to have such a woman looking after his weapon.
These two.
I'm not touching that one. Here we go. Probably best to keep this stuff out of sight. Figured it'd be a good time for house calls, considering the vibe around here. Hey, if
The vibe is real off in here. I'm just gonna get the fuck out. Honestly, Lauren stays in his lane, and I love him for it. Okay, I was about to say, is he still in the hospital? Because I feel like he should be. The medical mystery that he had.
I thought what Angel tried to do to you was wrong. and I'm sorry.
You know, the whole thing where he tried to kill you?
Right to
That's
be
so wrong.
If Angel sees you again, he'll kill you, Wesley. This time for real. Just don't come back to the hotel. The prophecy was false. Angel was never gonna hurt Connor. It was all for nothing.
How may I be of service?
Okay.
This Angel Investigations?
It is.
Are you in need of some help?
So, you must be Angel.
Oh my god. Is it gonna be a Save Gru episode?
Gotta be it.
Here, gross!
Okay,
Oh,
definitely
hey.
not a leprechaun.
Oh, the music is really fucking good. Oh! Ew!
Must be.
This
As I
twink.
walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been
Oh!
passing and laughing.
7 years. Oh my god!
Either way, but I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a
We get.
you know that's unheard of.
This was
You
so much
better
better than I
watch
thought it
how
was
you
gonna be.
talking.
So what did he do? Did he?
What do you want?
I want to talk to the man.
You got an appointment?
Nah, I got business. I need it.
Then maybe I can assist. What is it? Money? Power? Love?
Stop. I'm gonna cry.
She's a real beauty. I can make it happen. But there's a cost. I guess you know that. Nothing you gotta pay now, but one day you
Is that a
will.
picture of his mom or
course, Mr.
something?
Gunn.
Or
Is your future.
What future?
You're sure you wish to mortgage your future for your present happiness?
so this is
I'm
like
sure.
a crossroads demon.
Shake on that?
Oh. Yeah. And then 7 years he gives his soul.
You made a deal. Signed a blood oath, trading your
Supernatural
soul.
is.
You think that's an arrangement you can get out of?
Who said I'm trying to get out of anything?
You're planning on giving
Maybe
your soul
taking
to
everything.
another. You think we wouldn't know when one of our souls was about to be transferred? In Fred a guy's name? Hey, none of mine. I'm just here to tell you. You broke the
Oh my
contract.
god.
Your soul ain't yours to give. It's Mr. Jenoff's to take.
Person
You
I was.
give
We all
his
get
soul
older.
to Fred?
We all pay our debts to him. See you tomorrow.
Damn. Now this is fucking good. I was expecting Gru to get kidnapped or something by the casino, but I just love Gunn.
I'm just kind of tired, but
Cordelia here. I can see the misery all over your face. You and Fred have your whole big, bright futures ahead of you. And I'm here to tell you it's all right to enjoy it. Life goes on.
He's like, let's not break in futures.
If there's one thing I learned living on Hellmouth, every day is precious. You never know when it may be your last.
You gotta live in the now.
Of course, if it takes you too long.
it won't.
Hey! Oh, sorry, I have to cancel. Somebody just walked in my door.
You better looking than me.
Wait.
Oh, I'm gonna throw
And he
up.
brought me breakfast in bed. You didn't cook, did you?
Nope.
She was like,
Your
"You didn't
favorite food
cook,
from
did
your
you?"
favorite diner.
We do?
And we are gonna spend every minute of it having the best day of our lives.
Well, now it's official.
What?
Please.
You
Oh,
are the
God.
best boyfriend ever.
I'm in a good relationship and I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna release you later today. Is there someone that can pick you up?
Literally, Gunn and Fred are the only ones having a good time right now, and Gunn isn't even really having a good time.
I think he was going to be left-handed. Way he'd hold on to your fingers.
I can't do this.
Well, you live as long as I do. You eventually lose everyone. I'm not saying you get used to it, but you expect it, you know. But he was just... And then one day you wake up and
have something else?
A future.
I had a son.
Jesus.
But movie, club, shopping fun still to be had. Hey, you want to go to the roller rink?
Charles, I'm kind of wiped. It's just, it's not like we have to cram the rest of our lives into one single day, right?
Well, it's you on the nose, Fred.
You're doing all this because something's wrong.
Fred, no.
Something's terribly wrong.
No.
Charles, do you have leukemia?
In the world that they live in, why?
Don't laugh at me.
That's the first question.
I feel much better. Except for the terrible knot inside. Which isn't the food at all. It's us. What's wrong with us?
Oh, I thought.
Nothing.
Oh, I was real nervous for a second.
And tell me. Charles. Charles.
Ooh, okay. But yeah, I thought she was gonna say she thought she was pregnant,
No,
and I was
you
gonna
won't.
actually scream.
This isn't something we're gonna talk through. You share your feelings, I'll share mine, then we'll have a big hug.
Oh no.
Why are you being so mean?
I'm being honest. Isn't that what you want?
Is it me?
Wow. You finally figured that one out.
What's wrong with me?
Now I gotta make a list? I don't think I have enough time. What's happening is you and me are over. Done.
No.
Am I asking? I'm telling. I've had enough.
But wait.
God.
Is there someone else? What's her name?
No, I'm gonna.
Her name is I'm a real woman, not a stick figure. Get the picture?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Fred, please, Fred, no, cut the camera. Oh God. I can't do that. I cannot do that.
The truth is, if you lived another 200 years, you'd never forget how Connor was taken from you. And you shouldn't.
I don't know how.
You don't need to.
Fred. I'm sorry. I was gonna knock, but it wasn't a good time, so I didn't.
Fred, what is it? What's wrong?
It's Charles.
Please.
I think he's in terrible danger.
Now, why did I need to see that?
I'm here to pay my bill.
Wow.
I know, huh?
I'm sorry this is coming back.
You thought Gunn was in danger.
He is.
And you think that because...
He broke up with me. But not really. No, this is worse, much worse.
How things that you said he said to you...
I know I said he said those things to me, but he would never say those things to me.
Those things he said?
Exactly. That's why...
Let me get this straight. You and Gunn are dating.
Not anymore, I guess.
Angel, where have you been?
We are not losing another member of this family.
Stop. I'm gonna... I can't.
If none of us come up with anything, we'll regroup back here at midnight.
And perhaps as we search, we could leave these small rectangles behind, as did that creature who came by yesterday inquiring about Gunn.
Let me see that.
Small rectangles with telephonic digits on them, so people can get in touch with them after they learn it.
This fucking twink.
Guy works for Jenoff,
Jenoff.
the soul sucker.
Let's just get this over with.
Gunn!
Angel.
I know.
We are surrounded.
I know.
We have to save Charles.
I know. You release him, forget what he owes you, I'll let you live.
Kill him.
Double or nothing.
Excuse me?
Take a bigger whiff. I'm a vampire with a soul.
Bitch.
Oh. You're that vampire.
He's known. I
choose
love
the
it.
game. And if I lose, you know what to do. Make it quick.
You know I will.
Cordy.
A 3?
A 3?
A 3.
You lose.
That quick enough?
Works for me.
Oh my God!
Angel,
over. No need to say thanks.
You're right. Killing him was that easy. I would have done it myself.
Why do I need to see this? Stop.
Anybody else in here owe this
Who
guy?
designed this character? I would like to have a word. Why? Why? And again, why?
Say it again.
There's one guy on
A
the
little slower
left is
this
going.
time.
I was terribly, terribly wrong to break up with you.
Who'd you trade your soul for?
That
Yes, give
was
us
a long
the
time ago.
deets.
I know,
Give
but
us
just
the
tell me,
deets.
and we'll never talk about
Was
it
it
again.
another girl?
Who was she?
That was way before I met you.
You must have wanted her pretty bad to trade your soul.
It was a truck. I was 17 years old and I sold my soul for a truck. I know it sounds dumb, but
Your
I didn't
soul?
think a soul was that big a deal. Didn't think I had a future then.
How do you...
What is it about you that makes me melt?
Maybe it's that I love you.
I cannot believe he sold his soul for a truck. Are we gonna end every episode of the rest of the season just like this? Him staring at the crib? Probably. Goodness gracious. Okay, so this one was called Double or Nothing. Makes sense. Like the title. Has a 7.0 rating, written by David Goodman and directed by David Grossman. There are so many Davids on this show. It's not even funny. This was honestly a lot better than I thought it was going to be when I first started it. But, yeah, it was just a pretty, interesting time. We got a little bit more on, Gunn, which I love. I love our man Gunn. So getting to see more of him and, you know, getting to see a little bit of his past. Oh, adore it. Adore it. But yeah, so Cordy is back. Thank fucking God. I love Cordy. Oh, this entire episode was just like, oh, Cordy, why did you leave us, please? Oh, this was so good. Oh, Cordy is the mom friend of the group, and I adore her. Oh my God, her going up to Gunn and being like, I know what's up. Come on, sit down with me. Let's talk. I was like, I love her. I adore her, and I just love her so much. Oh God, she's amazing. So, anyways, Gru is also back. Goodness fucking gracious, I forgot how piercing those contacts are. But he is back. Twink as ever. And yeah, so this episode, of course, was about the casino. Gunn 7 years ago made like a contract thing where like he gives his soul for a truck, I guess. I cannot believe that. I thought it was gonna be like he wants his mom back or something, or I don't know. Honestly, I wasn't sure. I think that just shows me so much about his character and like who he was before they met Angel, you know? But yeah, it is so funny. Literally, if the contract was like set to years, like, okay, in 10 years, you're giving me your soul, whatever. And if they kissed to seal the deal, that's literally a crossroads demon in Supernatural. Like, legitimately. Which I loved that whole plot line in Supernatural. I just remembered a horrible detail about the show. Oh my God. Would you believe me if I said Snooki, yes, that Snooki, was on the show as just like the smallest part as a crossroads demon? That was a thing that happened on that show. Anyways, sorry. Sometimes I think about that show and I'm like, that How did that show happen? Anyways, this show, Angel, which I should be talking about, yeah, so obviously I already know, like, the whole, like, crossroad demon kind of thing, so to see it in, like, a different way, I really enjoyed it. And I like the whole soul thing. Obviously, you say, oh, I'm giving my soul to this other person, but it's more like a metaphor, like, you know, obviously I'm not giving my soul to someone else. But in this show, it was so interesting, like, it's a legitimate thing that's happening. His soul is being taken by Fred. I love that. I really like it. And but yeah, then he's like, fucking rude. That soul is mine. What the fuck are you doing? so yeah, so I guess it's just like when he dies, he gives up his soul, or and he's not able to give his soul to anyone else. Very interesting. I like the concept. So, yeah, obviously we got Fred this episode as well. I love Fred so much. Sheesh, that scene outside with Gunn breaking up with Fred broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. Literally, I thought I was gonna cry. I was like, please no. Please, I cannot deal with seeing a breakup of another couple in the Buffyverse that I adore. I can't do it. I cannot. Please, pull me out of my misery. Thank God it was, like, you know, fake, but Jesus, Gunn. What were you doing the most with this breakup? Like, I was like, okay, chill. Because, like, some of the things he was saying, I was like, if I was Fred, the things that he said, that's being brought up at every argument that we have. I'd be like, do you remember what you said to me when you broke up with me? Yeah, bitch, sit down. Some of the stuff he was saying, I was like, enough. Stop. But yeah, I understand he had to, like, do that. Literally reminded me of I know you guys hate when I do this, but it reminded me of Twilight. Like the scene near the end where he, like, Bella's trying to leave and she has to tell Charlie that she's just leaving, but she has to make it so, like, he doesn't come after her. So she's like, you know, I don't want to be stuck here like Mom, and then she leaves and breaks Charlie's heart. Just like that. Oh god, those scenes where it's like they have to break up for something else, I just, god. It's also really fucked up that, like, in, like, the whole breakup thing, it's like, it goes through this entire day, and he's, like, having, like, all these fun things with Fred, and then he was planning to break up with her after. If my boyfriend did all these fun things with me, and then suddenly, at the end of the day, he's like, yeah, so, anyways, we're breaking up, I would be traumatized. Not going to lie. I also adore how sure Fred is that he's not breaking up with her actually, and it's something else. Because her at the end, Cordy was fucking hilarious when Fred obviously comes to Cordy and is like, hey, he broke up with me, and then I think he's in danger, da da da. And then she's like, listen, I don't think he would ever say these things to me. And then Cordy's like, the things that he did indeed say to you? You don't think he's gonna say? I was like, oh my god, Cordy. She's just like, honey, get down to earth. What are you saying? And then, again, I just love how Fred was just so sure that Gunn would not break up with her like this, and that there had to be something else. We love a queen. We love a queen like that. But yeah, anyways, going back to Gunn, yeah, I like the whole progression of it. I really enjoy how until, what, like the 13-ish minute mark, we don't think that it's Gunn that's gonna be, you know, with the whole casino thing. And we have, like, the whole first, you know, quarter of this episode being like, okay, this casino guy, he goes to Angel Investigation, is he looking for Angel? He asks for Angel, and then all that, and then we, like, cut off with Gru, and then we're like, oh my god, is Gru gonna be kidnapped? I just really like how they didn't really show everything that they like all the information that they had until like, you know, they just progressively unraveled it. And I just really liked it. Again, a lot better than I thought it was going to be for a plot. Because again, I thought it was going to be like, you know, some stupid, like, okay, Gru is kidnapped. Oh no, giving Angel something to do. But in like the side, you know, in the B plot with like Wes and stuff, we're going to get like more of that. Where with Wes, we honestly didn't get a whole lot. We got Fred visiting him. And that was really it. And even her, she was like, oh, God. She's like, you bitch. You fucking go to Halt and you don't go to me? Like, your friend? You're like, how do you trust them more than me? I was like, honey, go off, honestly. Do it. Go off. Because it's like, again, I understand not wanting to tell Angel. I understand not wanting to tell everyone. But, like, buddy, tell someone. Please. But yeah, so then with Wes continuing on, I think we just get, like, that one scene near the end where he comes home. And that's really it. I'm nervous. I don't know how we're gonna get back from this. Wes, I really don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know how they would be able to, like, mend this sort of thing, you know? But, with that whole Wes thing, it does remind me of another comment that I saw, with someone saying, you know, I watched this show when I was in my early 20s, and then, like, you know, obviously I was on Wes' side, because, you know, he has the whole prophecy thing and everything, and then they were like, but now I'm a parent. And if one of my close friends was, you know, the main reason for why my child is taken from me, all bets are off, buddy. Which honestly kind of put it in perspective with me. I was like, you know what? Yeah. I understand both sides. I feel like with Angel and Wes, because with Angel, it's like, that is your child. Like, again, obviously with Angel, this entire episode, that's like his whole thing where he's like, you know, I have no will to live, basically. Ugh. Everyone's just going through it in this episode, apparently. Like, for real. They were like, what characters aren't going through it? Gunn and Fred. Let's see. Let's make them break up. I was... fucking rude. Honestly, thank God Lauren got out of... He got the fuck out of there at the beginning of this episode. He's like, you know what? I actually have a reading to do, so... You guys, yeah, we're gonna... I'm gonna leave. Before he got, you know, involved in all that nonsense. So, yeah. Anything else, really? So yeah, the Angel thing in this whole episode, I just really liked it. I think it was a good episode to have after the last one, because, or last few, just to, like, have it be, like, where Angel's, like, you know, slows down and is like, oh shit, my child was taken from me. Oh my God. Like, you know, the only child that I physically could ever have. Jeez, it's a lot. But yeah, going back to the main plot, yeah, I I think it was really interesting how he, like, is like, double or nothing, buddy, you know, play me at this, I don't know card games at all. So I legitimately was not, when he pulled out the 3, I was like, is that good? I think it's just very well done. And then the whole Cordy thing, where she, like, freaking stabs his hand to the table, and then Angel just chef's kiss. Ugh. But yeah, anywho, this episode in all, it was okay. I don't know, I think it was a very necessary episode to have, especially after the last, you know, plot that was happening with the whole Connor thing, being kidnapped, and Holtz, and there was just a lot happening. There has been non-stop stuff happening. So, to have Cordy come back, to have, like, a little more, like, I was about to say mellow. Not really a mellow plot. You know, Gunn almost had to give up his soul. But it's a lot of, like, you know, just, you know, character work, I feel like. And, of course, I love Gunn and Fred, so getting to see them. And I honestly am surprised that we didn't see more of Wes, but I think it makes sense for, like, the amount that we saw. And yeah, and then Angel being broody, yet again. Are we surprised? No. But yeah, so with that, you guys will never guess. The next episode is a Buffy episode. Sheesh, it has been weeks. I'm so excited to go back to Buffy. So the next episode is episode 17 of season 6 for Buffy, and then after that we come back for 2 Angel episodes, and I think it's because we watch a little bit more of Angel mostly, because the last 4 episodes of this season I'm watching back to back for Buffy. So yeah, very, very excited. I'm also stressed out. I really don't want these shows to end. Anyways, that's gonna be just another thing for another time. Existential. Anyways, yeah, I do believe that is all I have to say for this episode. Yeah, be sure to tell me what you guys think. And yeah, with that, thank you to all my beautiful patrons, servant patron. I will see you guys next video. Bye!